Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome to WoW Classic Season of Discovery. It has been a long time since I have played Season of Discovery. I stopped playing at the start of Phase 3, and I honestly at the time didn't think that I would ever come back. A lot of the issues that I had with Season of Discovery have changed, been corrected, and there's obviously been a lot of added content and a lot of refinement to the season. This was a seasonal model that we thought was going to end with Phase 6, that they then told us was going to end with Phase 7, which is not ending with Phase 7 now. And they're planning continued content development until some unknown time in the future. So I had the thought of, what would it be like to play Season of Discovery now in 2025? Some of you guys ask on the streams and in the comments if I would play SOD again, and I honestly wasn't sure, but we're going to give it a shot here in Phase 7, and I am on the EU Realm of Wildgrowth. Why am I playing on EU? Similar to reasons I've stated before, for Season of Discovery, I feel like it's going to be a good idea for this one for me to be playing during prime time on the server. Especially for endgame content, if we want to check out any of the raids, any of the new dungeons, things like that, then I think it's going to be beneficial, even though I play during the daytime, for me to be on a server where the server is in prime time. So that is why we're doing it on the EU realms. Thank you guys for being here. Also, I should say, before we get much farther, I appreciate you all clicking on the video and choosing to join me on another adventure in Azeroth. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for sticking around so long. I play WoW a little bit differently than a lot of people on the internet.
Hello.
And that is to say that I like to have a chill, immersive time in the world that we love. So I try to keep the music up and the ambient sounds up. And we just try to have a nice, chill time. I don't think a lot's going to be different here on the Paladin. I'm going to keep Seal of Righteousness up. Let's get our floating health bars turned on. We have the Discoverer's Delight is now 150 extra XP, 150% XP, and 300% gold from quests. And yeah, not having played since Phase 2, really, I have no idea what this leveling journey is going to feel like. I don't know what 150% XP in Classic Era really feels like. So it's going to be an interesting experiment. The thing I'm most excited about is I'm pretty sure there's a vendor where we can get all of our runes. That was one of my biggest gripes about Season of Discovery initially. I was in the camp of people that didn't really like or enjoy rune acquisition. I did not like it. I didn't really like how some of it gated when you had access to certain facets of your class. And now it's been completely changed from what I understand. I think there's a vendor where we can just go and we can buy all of our runes when we are at level or ready to use them. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Obviously there have been constant class changes, rebalancings, and things of that nature. The last time we were playing on a Paladin was at the end of Phase 2, and we did Day 1 of Phase 3. And at the time, Ret Pallies were basically bottom of the barrel DPS. Pretty useless, and that's not the case anymore. Pally DPS is okay, Pally healing is good. And man, I just love Paladins. Paladin is the one class that I'm always sure that I'm going to enjoy my gameplay experience. I think a lot of it is I just love the aesthetic and the fantasy of the Paladin class so much. That's why I picked it here for our re-entry into SOD, because I really can't go wrong with it. If I'm playing a Paladin, I'm probably going to be having a good time. The starting zone here is not congested by any means, but we do have other people here with us beginning their own journeys. It's nice to see some people in the world. We are level 3. We should probably go back and see if we can train. Let's try to finish this quest first. We might need some additional coin from the quest to get our new abilities. And with this being in episode 1, let me know how the volume is. If the music or the sound effects or anything needs to be adjusted, let me know and I will get that done going forward. And also with it being in episode 1, if you end up digging the content, leaving a like on the video really helps the channel out immensely. So I appreciate those that do.
You need something?
Alright, let's vendor what we have and see if we can maybe afford level 2 stuff.
You need something?
You know, I probably should have looked at some of that stuff and maybe equipped it. Let's grab this back. Let's grab a couple things.
See you around.
Yeah, I think equipping those would be good. That's big armor. We don't even have armor on right now, so grabbing a chest piece this early. All we had on was a shirt. Nobody needs shirts. Let's go ahead and sell it. And then what was the other thing that just vendored again? Oh, the belt. We equipped the belt. Okay, we're good. That leaves us with almost a silver.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Maybe we still have to do the quest for the first rune. Grab Devotion Aura.
Be careful.
That's going to be some additional armor for us.
Good day to you. Have a good one. See you later.
Oh, look at this. If I was paying attention, I would see an NPC called the Rune Broker. And if I really wanted to, I could walk right up to the Rune Broker. Scary looking guy here. And yeah. Please note that purchasing runes from this vendor may cause some original rune acquisition methods to not work as intended. We hope you have a lot of fun with these new powers and that they make leveling up new characters in Season of Discovery a fresh and exciting experience. That's what I'm hoping for too. I'm glad we're on the same page. Oh, they're all like cheap. And they don't seem to be gated by level. Ooh. So these are Librams. Okay, a lot to absorb here. We got Librams. This is a relic for us. We typically, in Classic, you don't get relics for a long time, so... Learn a new ability after giving blessings to 5 different... So I wonder if I have to use these still. Let's grab all of these. Rune of Aegis. Rune of Beckoning of Light. Divine Light. I should be able just to click these and learn them, put them into the library. Divine Storm, Fanaticism, Grace, Hammer of Righteousness. There's a lot of abilities, guys. Inventory's full. That makes sense. Okay, so that equips it. Casting Turn Undead. Some of these we're not going to be able to do right now because we don't have the requisite spells. But we can definitely learn all the clickable ones right away. Just get those into our library. That's going to give us a better view at what they actually are. A lot of them we're going to be familiar with from Paladins throughout WoW history. Like most of us will know what Beacon of Light does. Divine Light is obviously a heal. Some of them I'm not familiar with, like Light's Grace. So some of them we'll take a look at. And we'll figure out what we need for a DPS build. I'm also interested in healing on this character. Alright. Now we weren't quite done buying them all. And this doesn't tell us what we've already learned. I'm not sure where we were at. Teaches you Enhanced Blessings, teaches you Seal of Martyrdom, teaches you Exorcist. Okay, so the next... Oh, this one we can't get till 45, Divine Steed. Sword spec, axe spec, mace spec. So we got sword and axe, we're at mace, I think. This would be a lot, obviously this would be a lot to throw at like a new player. I guess that's why they give you that little warning. So yeah, it's not only the runes, there were things like enhanced blessings that you had to wait for an item to drop off a boss in a dungeon. I think one of them was in Scarlet Monastery, maybe a couple of them were. And it was only a chance to drop, so you'd have to do it a couple times hoping that you got the item. Alright, so we need maces and beyond. Oh, it's removing them as we purchase them? Possibly? All right, so if it's working how I think it's working, yeah, he has nothing except this. Okay, that's obviously a lot of stuff. Some of it we're going to be able to use right now. Some of it was passive. Some of it we're not going to have use of till later. Seal of Martyrdom. Fills you with Holy Spirit, causing each of your melee attacks to deal 50% weapon damage to your target, but you lose health. Oh, that's interesting. Unleashing the seal's energy will judge an enemy, instantly causing 85% weapon damage at the cost of health. That's kind of scary. I'd like to keep my health, thank you. Okay. So, what can we do right now? We have pants, we have a belt, we have a chest. So, the chest, I think obviously we go Divine Storm. That's an easy one. Waist, we could do Sheath of Light. Dealing damage with your melee weapon increases your spell damage. Increased damage and healing done by your Holy Shock. Or you can now take actions during Divine Protection. Let's go with Sheath of Light. And then for legs, your Inspiring Presence periodically dispels fear and sleep. Hand of Sacrifice causes target. That's transferring damage to the caster. Avenger Shield probably requires that we have a shield. Hurls a holy shield at the enemy. This doesn't necessarily say we need a shield. I'd be interested in seeing if we can just cast it. If not, we'll use Rebuke. And then feat, I think we're going to go Art of War. Your melee critical strikes. Oh, we don't have Exorcism yet. So maybe we go Guarded by the Light to get mana back. Let's do this for now until we get Exorcism. That item. Ooh, that item's not good enough. Okay. Alright, and so wrists we don't have, hands we don't have, rings we don't have, back we don't have. We've got some gear to collect. This does require a shield, which, you know, should have been obvious, but I felt it was worth checking. Okay, so for now, let's go with Rebuke. And that'll just give us an interrupt. Cool. Okay. Oops. Let's do that. And then I think we also have level 4 to train.
Well met. Go with honor, friend. Life bless you. Go with honor, friend. Be careful. Need help? For the Alliance. Life bless you. Be careful. King's honor, friend.
Alright, Blessing of Might and Judgment. Let's go have Judgment. We're kind of broke. I know it said we were getting 300% coin from quest, but if a quest doesn't give any coin, or it gives very little coin, then 300% is not a lot. So, yeah. There's that. Let's go ahead and do this.
What are you looking for?
Oh, we do have bracers. Okay, in that case... Hammer the current target up to 2 additional targets could be good. Improved Hammer of Wrath. It's now instant, and the cooldown on Hammer of Wrath is reset every time it damages an enemy below 10% health. This would probably be good, but we don't have that yet. Reduce the cooldown of Exorcism and Holy Wrath could also be good. I wonder if, like, for now I can just do this one. For another button to push. And why is the only thing I have for my hand slot Beacon of Light? Isn't that kind of weird? Oh, maybe I have to do this quest to get Crusader Strike still. Yeah, see, we didn't get Crusader Strike, so we have to do this first one. Okay. Requires one-handers. Oh, okay. So we don't have a one-hander on right now anyway. Makes sense that there'd be restrictions like that. You know, usually I set up a macro that judges and then puts my seal right back up. I doubt I have my macros. Yeah, I don't have macros here. Let's see if I can make it. So we want it to cast Judgment. And then we want it to cast Seal of Righteousness. Okay, there we go. So basically it takes what would be 2 clicks and makes it 1 click. It'll judge it and it'll put the seal back up for me in 1 click. Oh, look at that. We found a small blue pouch. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, we need bags. I don't have any other characters here on Wildgrowth EU. I don't have any gold here on Wildgrowth EU, so yeah, anything that we get, I absolutely need.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
And I don't even think that gives us enough money to learn our next ability yet. We have to start hoping that we get some coin from the quest.
Light be with you.
Which we got a little bit, but even like 300% of 15 copper is still only 40 copper, you know?
The Alliance, light bless you.
However, we might now have enough to go and learn our other level 4 ability that we couldn't learn. I think it was Might.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, Blessing of Might. Always nice to have. So, what's going on with this exactly? Learn a new ability after unleashing 10 seals. I feel like we've done that. I wonder if we don't need these. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is about. Because I feel like we've definitely judged it. I remember these like counting up in the past, and they're not counting up. So I'm not really sure what the deal is with the Librams. If they even work, if we even need them. I don't know. Our Blessing of Might is 10 minutes, thanks to the enhanced blessings, I believe. That's nice to not have to worry about quite as much. Alright, that's 12 out of 12. Let's just fight our way out of here. Having some of these extra abilities at low level is definitely a different vibe. It could be interesting to see how we tackle familiar areas differently with having all of these additional abilities and character power. For instance, doing stuff like that. Just because we can. Yeah, that was worth it. And fun.
careful.
Alright, we equipped a different pair of boots. Maybe now we can slot something into them. I think we'll do Guarded by the Light for now since we don't have Exorcism yet.
Well met. For the Alliance. Be careful. Light bless you.
Of course, right away, we replace the boots. Alright, we got Holy Light, Divine Protection, and Seal of the Crusader. Probably not going to be doing a lot of Seal of the Crusader. I'm not going to grab that right now. Holy Light rank 2, haven't needed it. Let's grab Divine Protection and Holy Light 2. And now we are absolutely dead broke. Pull out Holy Light 2. And pull out Divine Protection. We'll actually put that here. I'll put it here. Perfect. We do need to find this paladin item. It seems like maybe it's a random drop off of any of these Defias. Yeah, I mean, it still says we need to recover the Librum. I wonder if there's any way we broke this by taking the quest and then working with the guy at the vendor. One such Librum was held by the Abbey's archives, but it has been stolen by the Defias bandits. Recover the Librum, then study it. Oh no. Like, I have the Librum. Oh. Okay. I see, and some of you guys were probably yelling at me. We had completed the requirement. It had already counted up to 10. And when it did that, it said enlightenment gained. And that meant that all we had to go do was go back here, click the relic. That would learn us the ability. Which maybe now we just have to turn it in. Oh no, here... Oh yeah, I still don't see it. So now I think we need to go back to the guy and turn this one in, and that should get us the ability. I hope. I hope. The weird thing is... Yeah, I mean, the weird thing is we didn't get the item off of the guys. Like I think we should have. If we hadn't already bought it. Yeah, I can see how that would be confusing.
How are you? See you around.
Let's go ahead and grab the two-hander.
Safe travel. See you later.
Just an easy upgrade early on.
King's honor, friend. Life bless you. Go with honor, friend.
Alright, here we go. It's right here. That is going to change things a little bit. So there we go, level 7, and we already have Crusader Strike and Divine Storm. Two abilities that, you know, normally don't even exist in Classic Era. Let's go ahead and vendor. You know, maybe we could equip one of these cloaks. And maybe that will allow us to socket something there.
How are you? See you around.
Let's go ahead and equip the upgrade.
Looking for something specific? Have a good one.
So back we can do Divine Light, which is a heal. We can do Righteous Vengeance. When your Judgment, Crusader Strike, or Divine Storm deals a critical strike, your target will take 50% additional damage. I think that's great. 200% of your intellect as spell damage for 1 minute when you cast Holy Shock is interesting. Yeah, we're definitely going to do Righteous Vengeance.
Safe travels.
Rude. For being level 4 and kind of under level for us, these guys have quite an aggro radius. They are very protective of Millie's Harvest. Glad this person is now following behind us and grabbing the ones that we clear. Other people can do that too, it turns out. Oh, you know what? We have to go get Garrick Padfoot's head. That's what we have to do. It would be nice if one of these guys would drop a bag for us. Maybe we'll farm out here for a minute. See if we can convince these people to drop a bag. A lot of times I'll farm here until my bags are full or until we get a bag to drop off of these guys. Well, that's fun. Like, we could pull like 5 or 6. I think we had one more, but we might have leashed them. But yeah, obviously we can handle quite a bit. That being said, we are not getting bags. 3 more inventory slots to go. And that is level 8. Alright, let's head back. We don't have any bags, but we got enough junk that we'll have a little bit of money. Maybe we'll be able to buy some bags. We won't buy too many. We'll buy one at a time. I know once I buy a bunch of bags, then we'll find a bunch. It's typically how it works.
Hello. Have a good one. See you later. See you around.
Hello. Have a good one. Hello, safe travels. See you later.
I know eventually I'm going to start forgetting to re-slot these abilities. That was belts. I kind of wish it would just slot over the slot, and then like anything I put in that place would just gain that ability unless I change it. That way I didn't have to reslot it every time I changed my equipment. Alright, with that done, I think we are heading out now. I think we're heading off to Goldshire. Let's go ahead and we'll train level 8 first.
Greetings.
I'm gonna grab this, even though I know we're not gonna use it. I guess level 8 stuff, maybe we can't train from him. Maybe we need to go to Goldshire to get that.
You need something? I think for this character I want to try to do mining and blacksmithing. I think that's what I want to do. And I don't know if we can learn mining in this area. It looks like we have a blacksmithing trainer, but we may have to go to Stormwind to learn mining.
Well met. For the Alliance, light be with you. Light bless you.
I'm gonna kind of take the approach to this as if I'm playing, like, you know, an actual game. I'm not rushing to endgame. You know, I'm not rushing to max level. I want to try to level up professions. I want to focus on the journey, the questing. Obviously, we're going to do dungeons. We'll probably even check out the level up raids if people are still doing the level up raids for like XP and quest and stuff like that. Then we'll probably still check those out as well. But yeah, I'm not going to like forego professions or rush through content. We're still going to try to have a nice, relaxing journey that I hope can feel good and a little bit new in the way that we can approach areas.
What can I do for you?
And the way that we can approach encounters.
Hey there.
Let's go ahead and set our Hearthstone.
Good day to you. See you around. See you later. How are you?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of money to be learning a bunch of stuff, that's true.
I supply only the finest goods. For the Alliance.
Good day to you. Have a good one. Hey there. See you later.
Greetings.
Kind of tempted to sell these for now. Exorcism we don't have. Blessings, we can probably work on the blessing one. I don't know what this is going to teach us, or if it's going to teach us something we already have.
Be careful.
Do I want to go get mining? I kind of want to go get mining before we do anything else. Now that we're out in Elwyn Forest, seems like the way to go.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
See, this guy here's a blacksmith.
Be careful.
Talk to our paladin trainer here. He could teach us how to parry if we could afford it. He could also teach us to purify. Yeah, well, we can't afford any of this. It's funny, like, they increase the amount of gold you get, but it's not enough right now to keep up. It's not enough right now to keep up even with your abilities. I wonder what they could do about that. I wonder, it kind of makes it hard when you're leveling up so fast that you can't afford your abilities, you know? Let's head to Stormwind. And yeah, I literally have no resources on this server. This is a complete fresh start on my EU account for Season of Discovery. So we have nothing. Wow. This is actually pretty busy. The last Stormwind Center that I saw that was this busy was probably on Whitemane or Stitches. Or, sorry, Whitemane or Firemaw EU. Well, that's cool to see. Now, this is prime time for the server, I think. Well, it's really late for the server. To be fair, I guess server time is almost oh no, you know what? Realm time is 6:55. Okay. 7 p.m. realm time. My time is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Thought I had this set to show server time, but apparently I have it set to show local time. So yeah, it's prime time on the server, so it makes sense seeing so many people, but it is nice to see there still is quite an active population. We need to head into the Dwarven district to learn mining. And then I think we can just hearth back to Goldshire if we want to. Alright, well now we need to figure out how to make some money. Because we have some abilities that we need to train. And, you know, that situation is not going to change. So let's just hope that we start getting a bunch more coin from Quest, I guess. Let's turn on track herbs. Now, when it comes to Classic Era, I believe in sharing nodes. I feel like there's enough hits for everybody. And I feel like we could share. We're getting some failed attempts, so, you know, we're not going to come out of this with much. If we scoot over here, I see another on the surface. Didn't they do something in Season of Discovery, like increase the amount of nodes that spawned? I feel like I remember something like that. Something about increasing the amount of nodes that spawned in the world. And maybe I made that up. I think I want to go over to the other farm first and grab young lovers. That's how we typically begin these ones. The sun is setting here on Elwyn Forest. That is the cool thing about being able to spend some time on the EU servers for this, is that I get to see the different skyboxes, we get to see sunset, I get to see nighttime. Which, playing during the day on my own servers here in the States, I never get to see those skyboxes. So that's nice.
You need something?
Alright, so the guys out here are hitting a wee bit harder. Something to keep in mind. It looks like pulling 3 or 4 is good. Pulling much more than that might be a problem for us, however. We're going to need some boar meat for a quest, and we're going to need some boar meat for cooking. That's why we are just killing some boar here for a second. Let's see how pulling 3 of these guys together feels. It was better.
Hello. See you around. How are you?
Good day to you. Safe travel.
I feel like with the rate that we're leveling, zone hopping early on is not going to be as important. We might be able to go from Elwyn Forest right into Westfall and have that feel like a smooth transition and not feel like we're behind on the leveling curve. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out.
Greetings. Safe travels.
We could put might on ourselves. That would be a cool idea. That being said, speaking of might, I think we've I think we learned that. Now that being said, I don't really know what that gave us. I don't really know what that gave us. Did it give us hallowed ground? Consecration now also heals party members. That's really cool.
Hey there. Safe travels. See you around.
Alright, with all of that stuff done, we are ready to go into the mine. Now we have lots of copper nodes that I would like to hunt down in here. That's kind of objective number one. Mine all the nodes. See, we're taking quite a bit of damage, you know. We're not a Cataclysm character. We're not a retail character. We're a classic character with a bit more power. And so far that feels pretty good. It's nice to be able to handle 2 guys, 3 guys, but know that 4 is probably going to drag us down. And that 3 could probably kill us too if we weren't paying attention. So far we have failed at locating any of these mining nodes. And we have no inventory space. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be so painful. I can't afford to really drop things on the ground, you know, because we're still really young. At the same time, I don't want to run back to town right now. We could run out and just go to one of the farm vendors. There are vendors at the farms. I would love to get at least one mining node while I'm here. I can't find them. We have space. We have a stack of 10. Although maybe that's as high as ore stacks. Yeah, ore might only stack to 10. Okay, we've got some problems here. Here we go. Alright, with that I think I need to get out of here. We gotta go vendor. Oh, look at this. Maybe I can come down here and snag this. Alright, now we gotta find a way out. And that is level 10. We also have more copper back here. I really don't have room, you know. We need to get to a vendor. I probably need to do some smelting, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that till we're back in Goldshire. But I do want to hunt down like every skill up that I can for mining. Like I did see a node pop up back here. Did somebody already grab that node? No, they didn't. Okay, let's go grab this node, at least hit it for the skill up. Yeah, that being said, like grabbing these was a mistake. I might drop these. The exorcism one we don't have yet. We're gonna get Hammer of Justice pretty soon. But they're just taking up space in my inventory. Oh, you know what? This cobalt mining shovel is actually possibly a better weapon. Yeah, that's an upgrade. There we go. We are Paladin equipped with a cobalt mining shovel. It's awesome. Inventory's full. Okay. There's really nothing that I want to drop. So, yeah. Let's go turn in Bernice's necklace and we'll vendor. If we can get one more gold dust from somebody outside, we'll actually be done with these quests. That would be cool. And there we have it. 10 out of 10. We have talent points to think about. We could go right into Blessing of Might. I do always tend to go into Divine Strength first, just to flat out increase our strength. So I think we're going to do the same thing here.
How are you? Have a good one. See you later.
Alright, that one is done. We got to get ourselves back to town. You know what? Yeah, we should, even if we're just heading back to town, like, should we vendor here? Yeah, absolutely. Because I'd like to be able to fight stuff on the way back or mine anything that comes up. There should be a vendor right over here. A fruit seller.
What can I do for you?
Let's sell that. We can sell the main hand here. The leather gloves can go. The extra shovel can go. Everything else we need for crafting. I'm not sure about the malachite and the tiger's eye. I believe we also use those for some blacksmithing recipes. So we are going to try to hang on to them. Boar's meat. Obviously we need the boar's meat to cook it. Need lots and lots of boar's meat. Alright, let's go in here and we probably want to do some smelting. So smelting, I actually need to pull that out to the bar. There we go. Should be able to do it here. I feel like we're actually getting more copper per hit than we would in regular Classic Era also. I mean, we have a lot of copper for just getting started. Maybe I'm wrong, but it does feel like there's more nodes, and it feels like the nodes are more bountiful. Or maybe we've just gotten really lucky so far. They need some better music, some better ambience for their, like, blacksmithing areas. Alright, with that, we should probably make a bunch of sharpening stones first. These are probably going to be the easiest skill ups. So let's start there, see how far that gets us. And we'll obviously keep some of the sharpening stones to use them. We can use them on axes and swords. That's not bad. Getting to 27, 26 rather, just off the sharpening stones. We could go right into the copper bracers. I feel like we might as well. Now, obviously, there's probably other recipes we could learn, but that's gonna cost money. It's gonna cost money, like quite a bit of money. 50 silver per recipe. I'm not ready to spend that yet. So I think I'm just gonna keep trying to get skill ups off the rest of these. We'll do 21 of these, or if it goes green, then we'll probably stop and hold the mats. Yeah, money is going to be the one thing that kind of holds us back on professions and on basically everything, unless we start to see a really big uptick in what we're getting from quests. We're not going to have a lot of room in the inventory for this.
Good day to you. Have a good one. You need something?
Alright, I think for now we'll hold the rest of the mats until we can afford
See you around.
some other patterns. Is there anything on here that we like especially want? Two-handed sword could be good to start leveling that up. I'm gonna train the two-handed sword. I don't think anything's gonna have stats on it yet. We'll grab the chain belts, boots. Oh, the two-handed axe. Now we're broke. Okay. Can we make that two-handed axe? We need stuff. Rough grinding stones. I saw that in the list. Okay. We need some more rough stones. The weak flux we can buy. Malachite we have. Light leather we need. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, since we didn't take any skinning, the only place we can get light leather is on the auction house. But it's probably going to be worth it for us to grab some.
Be careful. Light bless you. Need help?
And to get that made, like, as soon as we can.
What can I do for you? See you later.
But we do need some more stones first, so we would have to find a couple more nodes before we can get that made. At least one more node.
Have a good one. Take this. Safe travel. See you later.
Alright, well, for now, let's head on over here. We can probably find another node somewhere in the mountains. Either before or after we take care of these murlocs. And then, man, the light leather, I don't know. Like, I just hope we can find something affordable on the auction house. We only need 2 pieces. But it could be expensive. We are going to do fishing.
Hello.
I'll go ahead and grab it now.
Safe travel.
Apparently we hit level 11. Maybe this will give us the stone that we need. There we go, 2 rough stones. Should be all we need. Now we just need to grab the light leather. Alright, that is quest complete. However, let's go check these mountains out. We could even go so far as to run down here and scout the mine. I typically don't do that until I'm headed out to the logging camp, but you know, we're kind of up here anyway. And I'd like to see if we can find some more mining nodes. That being said, we do have a giant group of Defias right here. I don't mind scooting in here and grabbing this chest really fast. Oh, this guy's on us. Oh, that's rude. Now we gotta get out of here. 'Cause now everybody's on us. Yeah, see what I got for my trouble? I ran in there thinking I was gonna steal a chest. And we ended up just getting murdered. Absolutely murdered. I could have popped Divine Protection, that's true. Could have popped Divine Protection. It's times like that that I'm glad we're not on hardcore for this one. Would I have ran in there to grab the chest on hardcore? No, probably not. Greed, though. Greed will do you in every time. Take this as a lesson, guys. Maybe we'll go more this way and we'll just kind of head more towards Stormwind. I do want to go see about buying that light leather and making this axe. And really all we need is the light leather now. So let's just skirt the mountains this way. Maybe we can find some ore between here and Stormwind. Maybe they don't put any ore that close to Northshire Valley. We're gonna do first aid too, obviously. We just don't have the money to pick it up yet. Well, we have the money now, I think. I think now we might be okay. But we're gonna have to buy another bag. Especially with having mining, just holding on to all these mats. Even if we're really good about leveling things up as we go, which I'm gonna try to be good about it, we still need more bags. Oh Jesus, I didn't notice the ziggurat just kind of hanging out. Guess that's from the Nax event. Skeletal soldiers. Okay, there's enemies out here that I didn't notice before. And they seem to be scaled for the area. Is there like a quest to take those guys out? Do they drop stuff that I want? Maybe I should just kill one of them and see. Maybe we just kill a couple of them. They look pretty cool. Those two didn't drop any loot. Interesting. Oh, here we go. I just overlooked it. I thought it was like a level 60 quest. Investigate the Scourge. Collect 3 dim necrotic stones from the Scourge outside the city. The Scourge are camped on our very doorstep. We cannot remain idle. Surely you will step up to defend Stormwind from these accursed invaders. Yes, I will. I will do that. But first, I need to look for some light leather on the auction house.
King's honor. Be careful.
Need something? See you around.
All right, fingers crossed. Can we find some light leather relatively cheaply? Not really. I mean, six silver for one is pretty expensive. How much does a stack go for? Stacks are going for multiple golds. Oh, that's really nice. For sellers, it's really nice for a seller. Man, we probably should have taken skinning for a little while, huh? Could have got us ahead of the game. Let's grab 2 of these. And be on our way. I'm kind of curious about like item prices. Like, is it the silver breastplate? The shining silver breastplate? That's not bad. That's actually a really reasonable price. Okay, that's good. And there's a few of them. Okay, so we have the light leather we need. Let's go grab that from the mailbox, and then we'll head back to Goldshire. We will craft ourselves an axe. Let's deal with these Scourge outside before we head all the way back. We'll get this quest done. Investigate a circle. Okay, we have to investigate a circle, and we're looking for stones. There we go. I wonder if that's like a one-off, or if we can do that in multiple zones. Or if it's like a daily or something. We also have a talent point to spend. Let's put that into Divine Strength.
You need something? See you later.
Apparently, for now at least, it was a one-off. It's a decent chunk of experience for something so easy to get accomplished. And yeah, it's interesting. It's at this point in the questing where typically I would go over to Dunmorrow, and we would start doing the level 5 and 6 stuff in Dunmorrow, but there's not really any reason to do that now. Because right now we're level 11. Typically we'd only be like level 8, maybe even level 9 if we did some serious grinding, but typically by now in the questing we'd be about level 8. And so zone hopping now at level 8 would be a good idea, but at 11 we can just keep on questing here. And I feel like that'll work out fine over time. We'll see. Maybe as we get into higher level brackets, we'll want to do a bit more zone hopping. But I feel like we don't need to. I feel like we don't need to do Dunmorrow. We'll probably need Loch Modan. We'll probably jump still between Loch Modan and Westfall a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. So we need to make some grinding stones. I'm just gonna do the ones that we need for now until we know if we need more. Okay, we'll do 2. We need to buy some weak flux. 2 weak flux. There is not...
Greetings.
There is not a vendor here. Maybe there's a trade... Oh, maybe the trade goods guy must have it. He's got to have everything.
Well met.
Weak flux. That cost a silver each. Oof. That's nice. So that's a level 8 axe with 3 stamina on it. So that's going to be quite a big upgrade. We're going from 6 to 10 damage to 23 to 35 damage. From 3 DPS to 9.1 DPS. Oh, we don't know axes yet. This counts as a mace? Oh my gosh. I had no idea this counted as a mace. For some reason I was like, a shovel, that's more like an axe, but I guess like part of it is edged, part of it is blunt. So we're actually gonna have to go to Ironforge to get that trained.
Looking for something specific?
That's interesting. I wish I would have kind of thought about that a little bit more. We could have been a lot more efficient with our travel. I'm gonna make the rest of these grinding stones. And then we should probably also smelt some stuff. And let's see, what else do we want to do? We don't really have anything that's like just great for skill ups. I'm sure he has some stuff that would probably be good. We're gonna need at least 10 for training two-handed axes, so I kind of have to be careful about what I do. Yeah, gauntlets. We can make some stuff that's like upgrades for us. We can upgrade the gloves, we could upgrade a belt. And we could probably still do the boots. All right, we could sell the old stuff.
Open for business. Safe travels.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Can come back here and cook our boar meat and get that going. Obviously, fishing is going to be what really propels cooking, so I am going to take fishing. We'll get a fishing rod. I will work on some fishing off the recordings, and I'll keep you guys apprised of any progress I make on professions when we're not recording. I'll probably start with like an overview of the episode, or at the beginning of the episode rather, an overview of where we stand with any of our professions that I've worked on. But yeah, fishing will probably be the only one that I do a lot off recording. All right, guys, I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take us to Ironforge, just so we can learn two-handed axes. So I think I'm going to end the episode here, and I'm going to do that travel on my own. Then I can just hearth back to Goldshire, and we'll be ready to resume here in Elwyn Forest next time. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. I would be really curious to know your thoughts on Season of Discovery here in Phase 7. Whether you're playing the game yourself or whether you're just kind of looking at the gameplay here, I would love to know how you guys think. I think it's cool. I think, like, you know, it still looks and feels like classic. The rate of leveling up is much faster, obviously, than traditional classic, but I kind of dig it. I want to keep leveling this character. It feels good. I think they've made some changes to professions to kind of help us level them. I mean, I feel like this is a pretty good start for mining and for blacksmithing. I think we're getting more per node. The ability to flat out buy all of my runes is a huge game changer for me for Season of Discovery. Having these gated behind a bunch of quests that really just necessitated you to follow a guide on Wowhead, travel all over the place, just kind of ticking off boxes on a guide somebody else put together, that was never enjoyable gameplay for me. I did not like rune acquisition. And so not having to worry about it is amazing. Just starting with all this stuff, being able to play with it right away from level 1, I think is really good for this kind of content. And so yeah, let me know if you guys dig it. I'd love to hear from you. If you're having a good time, leaving a like on the video is the best way to express that to the YouTube gods. It's really impactful, and I appreciate those that do. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there in the real world and take care of each other. And we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.